Hello guys, today is another crazy day. Those who are fans of nature and the wilderness definitely won't be able to stay calm, because in today's video, we're going to build a waterfall. But not just any waterfall. This is going to be the biggest and most beautiful waterfall in the world. Of course, all of this is happening in Grow a Garden, and it looks just like this. So what are we waiting for? Let's jump right into the video. First, let's plant 2 magic bean trees. What for? You'll find out in just a moment. We've got 2 waterfalls here, but they're a bit small. Still, they're pretty perfect for decoration, and I'll be making use of them later. Now I'm going to start with the source waterfall, the very top, where the water begins to flow downwards. These water basins and little fountains actually match really well in color, so I'm going to combine them to create a flowing stream. But I've got to arrange them so the flow looks as natural and visually stunning as possible. That's the only way it makes sense. Alright, Boom Waterfall skeleton is done. And honestly, not bad at all. Like, we didn't even have the proper materials, but look at this masterpiece. I'm basically Michelangelo if he only had dollar store Legos to work with. Still proud though. Now let's give this thing a glow up, make it prettier, and, actually make sense. Boom, done. I actually kinda love this waterfall skeleton. Looks pretty natural, and honestly, really nice, like Mother Nature finally decided to do me a solid. On second thought, nah, this ain't it. Doesn't look that great. So I'm switching it up. I'm making a little pond at the bottom instead. That way people can come here, chill, and splash around like it's the world's cheapest water park. Oh my god, I seriously admire myself sometimes, like, this pond is way too gorgeous. Did I just accidentally become a landscaping god, or what? Man, I really wish I could slide all the way down this waterfall. Oh my god, it just looks so dang tempting, like it's begging me to do something dumb. Alright, time to level this waterfall up. Let's make it look more realistic. I'm throwing some rocks at the top, cause nothing screams real nature like spamming rocks everywhere. We also gotta beef up the top of this waterfall, make it sturdier, cause yeah, that's how real waterfalls work, right? Can't just have water floating in the air like some budget magic trick. And boom, we're like 70% done with this waterfall now. It's just two good words can't even handle how epic and gorgeous this thing looks. The water's trickling down from the top into that little pond below. And honestly, anyone sitting here would be chilling harder than a penguin in a freezer. Alright, time to go full Bob Ross mode. Let's slap some plants around this place so it actually feels real. No waterfall is complete without a little jungle makeover. The trees are all grown up now, so it's time to rearrange them. Cause right now it looks less like a waterfall paradise and more like a toddler's Lego dump. These rock trees are actually perfect for the waterfall, because they make the whole thing feel more like an actual mountain. Honestly, it's like they were born just to be used in ridiculous builds like this. Like I said, we gotta reshape the mountain using these rock trees. And yeah, it sounds simple, but it's actually kinda tough, cause you gotta keep everything balanced so it doesn't end up looking like Mother Nature's bad hair day. And voila, done! At first glance, it actually looks pretty solid, not too wonky, and it really makes the waterfall pop. Lucky for me, those support pillars are glowing, so the whole thing stands out like it's flexing in a nightclub. Alright, let's keep planting more trees, because nothing says next level decoration like turning this place into a mini Amazon rainforest. While we wait for these trees to grow, let's mess around with the waterfall a bit. Cause honestly, it's waking up my inner troublemaker. Haha, this thing is just begging to be goofed on. Alright, I've decided. We're adding a little artificial pond over here. This one's gonna be the kiddie pool, while the big waterfall pond is for the moms and dads. Family-friendly water park, baby. Haha. Let's drop some hot tubs right here, so after you're done splashing around in the pool, you can just soak your butt in luxury. Mwahahaha. Ultimate 5-star jungle spa unlocked. Looks pretty awesome, huh? Oh my god, just looking at it is already relaxing me. Imagine if I actually had a place like this to just lie down and chill. Ah, skibidi. Alright, come on, let's take a little tour and soak in the vibes of this place together. Now I'm gonna plant a ton of magic beans and a whole bunch of trees to really crank up the jungle vibe. Cause let's be real, a waterfall without a forest is just awkward. Looking pretty solid now. The magic bean trees are kind of pulling the same role as the event bean trees. Basically, free jungle vibes on discount. I'm going all in with a Grandmaster Sprinkler, cause why not? Gotta pump out those giant beans like I'm running some cursed magic farm. A little splash of green from some cacao trees, and boom, absolute perfection. It's like adding sprinkles on top of an already overpowered sundae. too gorgeous. This is hands down the most epic build I've ever made in this game, at least in terms of pure majesty. Bow down before my waterfall empire. Alright, perfection achieved now. Let's switch to first-person view, so we can really soak in the chill vibes and the jaw-dropping beauty of this masterpiece.
The year is 1991. Birds and people are living together in seemingly perfect harmony, until one day a young man catches fire. This is Phoenix.
Time to harvest and see what we scored after blasting this place with the Grandmaster. Sprinkler fingers crossed, it's not just a pile of disappointment beans. Oh my god, almost 9 billion from a single harvest. And that's with no mutations, just pure basic beans. That's straight up insane. These are the beanstalks we ended up with after unleashing the Grandmaster Sprinkler. Oh my god, what the heck is this? A supergiant bean. Holy moly, this thing looks like it could crush my entire house. Alright, mission complete for the magic beans. Time to reclaim them and start decorating this place to make it look even better. And just like that, it's done. Absolutely amazing and gorgeous. 10/10ths would flex again. Let's take one last look together, so satisfying. Just pure natural beauty hitting different right now. Oh wow, I just noticed the frozen mutation on those rock trees in the back is making this flowing water animation, and it legit makes the whole place look real. Oh my god, this is actually amazing. And that's how you build a waterfall and grow a garden. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to drop a like and hit that sub button. See you next time.